EA Sports of the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now give on the ground, and he'll work his way down to about the 41. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set, hey.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
19 Lions.
They send the tight end in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
69.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. Not much developing there. Short pickup down to the 47. 2nd down and 8.
19 tight. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Set. Ready? 79 Bronco. Go.
They'll look to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Let's go.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Come 19. Come 19. Get up.
And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. He is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Hurt. 19 Lion. Hut.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball is out. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike.
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. No problem there on the extra point. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll go with the drop play here on 2nd down. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
That's down the field and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A quick throw that's complete on the slant. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and
he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Great. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And here we have another missed opportunity for an offense that have already had a handful of them throughout this game. And let's be honest, Mike, you just can't afford to overthrow a man that's that open, especially when you're trying to overcome a double-digit deficit in the NFL.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll look to throw yet again. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Browns. Now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Browns are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19.
19 Tiger, 19
at the
Tiger.
15-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
He chooses to keep it on the zone read. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. 19 Lion. Check smash, check smash. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Steelers first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down. Back to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more, and they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. They could be in for a long game. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
79 Broncos.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready? Come 19, come 19. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This taken at the 5. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
With the score, Steelers 35, Browns 14.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70, 18, Pioneer.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
18, rattle.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
That's a 45-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. To the air now on 1st and 10. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this will be incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
19 Lions. Here we go.
Going up top. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. the kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn him back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Let's go now.
Right back to the air following that pick six. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Carter is the motion man. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. They couldn't. The Browns getting their punting team out there. As he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready. Track at 60. 70. 79 Broncos.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Let's go.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come 19, come 19. Check. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Set go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Steelers. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. The PAT, up and good. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they are going to be back up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. Drive will start on the ground, and good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. 1st down and more. Has the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies. And
oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot. Try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home, and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They get 15 on that game. It's a Browns first down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon if I'm this play call.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Back-to-back sacks back them up. What's going to happen now on third and goal? He'll look to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Browns cut into the lead a little bit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Back to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he's out of bounds. Up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they show they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And another first down, and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's a Steeler first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. There he goes again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Cleveland.
Let's go now.
First down, Cleveland.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go left side here and complete this one. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Browns first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to the air one more time. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Come 19. Come 19. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he'll run. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
70 Rangers. 18 Pioneer.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is going to be out of bounds. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
65, Cat, 65, go!
Here we go. One final play. And he's going to be taken down. Though we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Buffalo 18. Here we go, here we go. Hey, smash. Hut, hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. He gets free inside the 40. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Browns. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.